Hi, it's Jane. Today we're watching Skeleton Crew Season 1, Episode 3. Very interesting as an astrogation problem. I really enjoyed the first two episodes. I think this is shaping up to be a really fun show, and I cannot wait to see where it goes next, as I feel like the plot's really going to kick into gear in this episode. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of these reactions on my Patreon, and let's go! Yeah, nothing like this I don't believe has ever happened on the planet before.
When I was a girl and my friends and I would run away, the safety droids always found us eventually.
Did you run into space? Sounds like potentially when she was a girl, she had a lot more in common with her daughter than her daughter knows.
The supervisor is unable to risk any contact.
Damn the risk. These are our kids.
I'm submitting a petition for an immediate audience with the supervisor.
Everybody, please remain calm.
Who is the supervisor? Like, is this just... I mean, we've already kind of established that this society doesn't know that the Empire even existed, we don't think. It completely lives in the old Empire days, that they don't leave, they have no contact with the outside world. Is there just like some like random person running the show who's like living as a king? Is there a droid running the show who's like kind of, I'm keeping these humans, or these non-droids I should say, safe by giving them this ordered world where everything is really structured and they don't do anything wrong and they don't like do any crime and everything's really safe? Like, what's happening here? And how on earth, I mean, they're kind of completely relying on their kids just coming back, because I don't know that they have any resources to figure out how to go and get them. And yeah, your kids did go straight to a pirate stronghold and get themselves arrested, so like, they're not doing great. And someone did put, I think a couple people put out in my comments that we don't even know if he actually is like a Jedi or a Force user. He could have just been doing like magnets or something to make the kids think he is.
There's no treasure on our planet if that's what you're after.
There might be something, even if it's not literal treasure.
We have no idea who he is.
Yeah.
We do. He's a Jedi.
Over here, quick.
I mean, I am definitely in the let's not trust him camp, but I also don't think they have much of a choice right now.
Sense that someone was gonna come around the corner.
You know much of the Force.
Oh, I think is he faking? You can just hear.
Wait here.
And he's got magic powers. So that means we can trust him? Jedis are the defenders of justice and keepers of peace in the galaxy.
We don't know he's a
Everybody knows.
Jedi, sweetie.
Now then. Which
And now
direction?
he's armed. Good, good.
If one wants to.
Wait, hold!
She sensed that one before him. I guess it's not living.
So I guess KB's got the Force too.
Yeah, exactly.
The Force flows through us all.
He's not, is he? He's faking it. To get the kids to trust him. They do stand out, being children. Neil, keep up, please. I understand being afraid, my babies, but you've got to keep up. Stay together. I don't know that we can trust Jod, but we have to. Like, right now there isn't much other choice.
Not that.
Yes.
Ready to kiss this rock?
Well, you don't have any ship,
Depends
so...
where we're going.
I have.
And repair the ship.
We'll be fine without him.
He saved us.
Where is
Now
he?
we need
Is he
him.
still on the...
Going back for a droid.
I thought the Jedi never left a man behind.
That's not a Jedi thing. The Jedi say.
If you don't go, I will. And me. But you can do it, right?
Because you're a Jedi.
You can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
You're a Jedi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't touch anything! You don't want to blast off accidentally before I get back.
Maybe they do. I mean, I feel bad about the
We should
droid,
blast
but...
off before he gets back. What?
Silver was escaped from the... Do that!
Silvo, right? He is the captain from the beginning, isn't he? I mean, him choosing to actually go back to the droid is really interesting, because I don't trust him, but he clearly needs the kids on side, because otherwise he would just be like, well, I can fly it, you don't know how, I have the gun, I'm an adult, blah 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 blah. Roger, Roger! His head fell off, but please can we bring him with us? Please. I want a Roger Roger.
SN-33.
Might be. Depends who's asking.
I'll take that as yes.
It's interesting that he is doing this. Because he's putting himself at risk.
I just might have finally found the big score I always talked of.
At Adam.
Wouldn't have nothing to
Because
do
even
with those children
there's not
that showed up.
literal treasure there.
To be remiss if I didn't report you to Captain Brutus.
And he'll kill you now.
Have a little chat.
Just wants to steal our treasure. There is no treasure. He doesn't know that.
Oh god!
We're just kids, Fern. We can't do this on our own. Guys?
You want an adult to come and tell you everything's gonna be okay. And figure it out for you.
Watch this.
Well, he's coming with us now.
What was that supposed to do?
It's a very well-made fuel line.
I will say, if he is a Jedi, he's definitely someone that, like, wasn't a very good Jedi before Order 66. But I think he's not. But the children are there, and you need their treasure, so you don't want to hurt the children.
Wait, but isn't it dangerous to go to hyperspace if we're tied to something?
Yes. A madman is leading you. Yes, yes. Well, they made an impact.
Yeah, you can trust him. He's taking us to his friend. He can help us find out.
I don't think we can trust
say I
him.
remember
But he does need them.
Latin.
You fed the children. As a Jedi. Fake Jedi, obviously, but you should be feeding the children.
Droid.
Caring for them. How long was this crashed on Aladdin for? How old is it? Was it more pirates seeking the lost treasure of Aladdin?
Never mind who I am.
I like our loyal droid. Now that he's loyal to us.
What does your mom do? She works in admin. Mine are analysts. Yeah, mine too. So what?
What are they actually working towards, and what are they doing?
Something boring.
You don't trust me.
None of them should.
I calculated the odds.
Sometimes you have to trust your gut. I suggest you get some rest.
And they also, these kids definitely do not know about Order 66, and they still think Jedi are roaming the galaxy. Which confirms what we know about Aladdin, but is he a Force user or not? I'm not 100. I mean, that seemed it, but
What are you doing? It's a cargo.
they're
Come on.
children. They're gonna play.
I don't trust her.
And we don't trust you, so great. Everyone's trusting everyone here.
And he's got a flock of children.
He does.
Must be kidnapped.
I'll dispatch a patrol to make the arrest.
Good. I'll stall him as long as I can. But hurry.
Because we're actually gonna want. I mean, were they contacting the new? Was she contacting the New Republic about the poor kidnapped children? Because it might be good for the kids, to be honest, if this man is arrested and they're taken by the New Republic.
Right this way, just don't touch anything.
They're not good at not touching.
There's 1,000 worlds?
Oh, sweet children.
Very interesting. As an astrogation problem.
Mm-hmm.
No, been purposely hidden from the rest of the galaxy.
Fascinating.
There
Yep,
is no
yep.
to add at. No, and if it takes all night long, we'll find your planet.
And the Republic may just arrive.
Any nearby planets?
In school we learned about Coruscant and Alderaan.
Alderaan. Missed the war, did you?
What war?
Fascinating.
Yeah, this planet.
Work?
This is never gonna work.
It's better than nothing, Fern.
99.99%.
Never seen Palmerish numerals used in Proto-Republic
Mhm.
artifacts. We'll cross-reference this with the jewels of the Old Republic. Planets and nebulae, our estimated orbital
Ooh-hoo-hoo.
parameters. This may actually work. No, actually, so many parameters to run. You know, it could take who knows how long.
I didn't know better.
You're stalling. Yep, yep.
I'd say you were stalling.
I called these X-Wings to help you. Run! You can't trust Jack! Nobody train you!
I told you she was a fax!
Oh, trust Kim, children, please.
I've got the coordinates. Come on.
Kids, I think you should listen to Kim.
Get the truth. And if you ever need help, you can call me.
Okay, good. I like you, Kim. I mean, he has the coordinates to their home, but we know it's possible to get the coordinates as long as we have the symbol on her backpack.
No! We are not going anywhere.
Good girls.
Crimson Jack?
On the ship.
Tell us now. The truth.
The truth.
The truth.
The truth is, I'm just like you. Okay? I'm lost. I'm alone.
But you are a Jedi, right?
Is this
I
a...
actually said that.
What? I knew it. How do you make things float? You work for us. Deal?
I like KG. I can't wait to learn Crimson Jack's story. Because I believe him when he says he's lost like them, but I also do think he's telling enough of the story to get their sympathies and not enough of the story to tell them the whole truth.
Other side. I got him. Right shot.
Children.
Let me know when we're ready to jump.
Okay.
They're actually going back to Adam now?
You wouldn't believe me.
But you should tell them, because I feel like the people of Adam might need help saving them from whatever this supervisor is. And from their rigid lives. This show so far has just been so much fun. I've enjoyed every episode. I've enjoyed every episode, and I feel like each episode is building on it. Like, we're getting to understand the kids more, we're getting to understand what might drives them, how unique each of them are, and yet how they kind of will function as a little team. And then we have Crimson Jack, Jod, Silvo, whatever the fuck his name was. I feel like he has many, and I can't wait to unravel him, to find out what makes him tick, what is driving him, because I do think when he said, I'm like you, I'm lost, I think that was a moment of honesty. It could have been just pure deception, because he's definitely manipulating these kids to get what he wants out of them, but I think there probably was truth in that statement. But obviously it is not a full story. Are you lost because you were a Jedi, but then Order 66 happened, so now you're no longer a Jedi? I don't think he is necessarily actually a Force user. I think he's just a very good con man. Are you lost because you also came from a planet that is missing somewhere? Did you come from Alderaan? Alderaan doesn't exist anymore, so you're lost because you don't have a home. Did you come from, like, there are 1,000 different ways you could be lost. So I'm excited to find more about it. Obviously, he became a pirate captain and did some evil criminal things, so he's probably not a good person. Maybe being around the kids will help that change. We will see. But I'm very excited to learn more about him and to see more about what makes him tick and what is motivating him. Right now, he needs the kids. Right now, he needs them to like him. But to be honest, once they get to Ad-Aden, that might not be true anymore. Like, I could see him trying to be like, I mean, whatever his plan is to find Ad-Aden, and then he can get whatever the treasure is there and then become the great legendary pirate hero who always promised he had a great treasure at the end of the rainbow but could never actually deliver, and then now he's going to deliver the treasure. Like, that is his whole plan. But the treasure I don't think is going to be, there is a vault of gold. I mean, there probably is a lot of gold on the planet. We know there are old Republic credits, etc. But, like, I think there's going to be, it's something else, and I'm really intrigued to learn more about it. And the more we see of Ad-Aden, the more you're like, this is a terrible place. Like, to begin with, it just looked like space suburbia, kind of bleak, but maybe not that bad because everyone's peaceful and everyone's happy. But when you're kind of, you get put into these rigid job assignments from like the age of 10. I don't know how old the children are, they're very small. From a very young age, you're assigned whatever your future is, and that's it. And like, you have this very rigid thing. There are droids that are the safety droids, and you have to do what they say. You can't leave. You don't know anything about the outside world. Like, they're basically told about a couple of other planets. Like, they really, given how vast the galaxy is and how much everyone in the galaxy knows about each other, they have such a small, naive world, and they're kept that way on purpose. So it's very fascinating to see. And then you look at like the parents, and there isn't really anything they can do. I doubt there are any spaceships on Ad-Aden, and if there are, they're going to be very, very well secured. And with your children out there, there's nothing you can do but hope they come back. But even when they do come back, I feel like with the vibes I'm getting from this supervisor is more must destroy a spaceship so that no one else finds us. Like, oh great, the kids are back. They're back in their spaceship. They brought an outsider. I probably want to find out who they told, what they told, if the coordinates they use are in anybody else's hands. And then I feel like end of the problem will be what they'd want to do. Maybe they'll even just shoot them out of the sky the minute they arrive. They illegally exited the barrier. Will they come through the barrier? Like, I don't know. And now the coordinates they've got, are they literally going to next episode rock up at Adam? Is it going to be that simple, or is it going to be more of a part of the way there, or they're going to have to work things out? I'm very, very intrigued. I'm very concerned for these kids because as a 31-year-old, I would be terrified in their shoes, and I can't imagine how scared they are. They're being very brave, and I think women in particular, but women firm and all of them, to be honest, are very much kind of just the adrenaline, the excitement of the adventure is keeping them going right now, because otherwise I'm scared for them. And I don't trust Crimson Jack. I'm glad they have SN33 back online because he's great now. He's on our side. He's great. He would be terrifying if he was not on our side, but as he is on our side, he's great. And yeah, I cannot wait to learn more about Crimson Jack. And like I said, I didn't think they'd get the coordinates to add in this episode, and they put them into the hyperdrive and they jumped. So like, are they going to arrive and then be turned away or shot out the sky, or like what is going to happen? And what is Crimson Jack's plan? To simply just get the coordinates, figure out where it is, then go back and be like, hey pirates, I found Adadan. I think he's gonna have to return with treasure. But then when he gets there, I don't think Adadan's gonna be like, oh hey, sure, we'll give you our treasure. They'd be like, we'll take the kids. I mean, assuming it was like a normal world, we'll take our children back. Is he gonna be like, I have your kids, give me your treasure or else? Like, what is gonna happen? I'm very, very intrigued, but I'm just having so much fun with this show. Reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon, and thank you so much for watching.